Eze's heart is at Arsenal, but Tottenham are pushing ahead on the deal. And at this moment in time, Zinchenko and Kiwior look very likely to stay at Arsenal. Yes, people, them Grand Rising, and welcome back to RASenal TV. Welcome back to the RASenal Transfer Center. I hope you are all blessed and well on this bright, sunny Wednesday morning in London. It's a beautiful morning. I hope it's going to be a beautiful day for all of you watching and all of, well, Arsenal fans everywhere. We need some beauty. The league season is starting on Sunday and we still need players to absolutely sign. We still need a left winger. We still need another attacking midfielder. And we know the targets that we want. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well, as that helps me greatly. And I'll make sure to continue giving you this news and content every single time. Now, as I said, Eberechi Eze's heart is set on a move to the Emirates Stadium. He wants to return to his boyhood club, that is Arsenal. We know that he was in the Haaland and he left, went on to QPR, went on to Crystal Palace. I think that was the move. Was that the journey? I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I am wrong. But we know that Eberechi Eze wants to return back to the Emirates. Arsenal have already held talks with his camp about a move back to the Emirates. Agreeing personal terms won't be a problem. It's always about the fee. And it's a good thing that we had these talks earlier as well, because as we know right now, in the last 24, 48 hours or so, Tottenham have re-entered the race to sign Eberechi Eze. Now, this quote report came out this morning from IndyCalian News that Tottenham had a 2-hour conversation yesterday with Eberechi Eze's camp. And as much as Eze's heart is still set on returning to Arsenal, Tottenham are ahead in this deal because they are making the moves necessarily needed. Now, the reason why Arsenal are not pushing ahead on this deal yet is because we want to get a couple of bodies out of the club, at least one body out the club before Eze comes in. It's not a money situation. So that's the reason why Arsenal are taking so long to actually wrap up this Eze deal, because it's not the money that's a problem. It's not the money that's a problem at all. It's the bodies in the club. We need to trim the squad in terms of numbers to get Eze in. And the problem with that at the moment is that a couple of people don't even want to leave the club at the moment. Now, this comes with Zinchenko, Trossard, Kiwior, even Nelson to an extent. Zinchenko apparently wants to stay and see out his contract at Arsenal to then move on to a free transfer. We know that players are doing this now because they're not going to get the same wages. Like, it's crazy to imagine that Zinchenko is on 200 plus grand a week, right? He's not going to get that at another club. So why would you want to move on? And like right now, for example, have like a 50% wage cut or a 25% wage cut or this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. If you're comfortable where you are right now, you would want to say similar thing for Kiwior. Not on that much money, but he's very, very appreciated by Mikel Arteta and the Emirates faithful at the same time too. The thing is, can we command a good fee for him? We want the fee that we want for him. Clubs don't necessarily want to play that. They don't want to play that game. They don't want to pay it either. Absolutely, because Arsenal are demanding at least 30 million plus for Zinchenko Kiwior. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's fine. That's fine with me, because there is a price to pay. You have to pay the price. You absolutely have to pay the price. Similar thing with Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson prefers a season-long loan rather than a permanent move. Is he still trying to fight for his place at Arsenal? And, you know, in terms of left wingers that we saw on the tour that played left wing, Reiss Nelson was the best that I saw out of Martinelli and a Trossard as well. And with the fact, and you know what I think all of this comes from? The fact that we've signed a striker like Victor Gyökeres, with all the player signings that we've made this summer, with all the retention signings we made, with the final 2 signings we're going to make, a lot of players don't want to leave this club now because they can see that something big is coming, in my opinion. They can see trophies coming. They can see things on the horizon, and they feel like, you know, if I try fight for my place now, then maybe, who knows what can happen in the future. The similar thing with Sambi Lokonga. Sambi Lokonga wanted to fight for his place, but he is surplus to requirements. We haven't seen 1 second of Sambi Lokonga on the pitch playing for the Arsenal this preseason. Probably not going to see him this season at all, this, that, and the other. He will need to get a move. His move to Greece, is that materializing as of yet? Not right now. Talks are still going on in the background for Sambi Lokonga and his move to Greece as well. Similar thing with Trossard as well. Finding the best suitor that's going to find or even just pay his wages or pay the wages that he wants. No one's going to pay the wages that he wants right now because he's 30 plus. This is probably Trossard's last big contract. So where he's going to get that money, I don't know. He's not going to get it at Arsenal. He's not going to get it at Arsenal. He won't get it at Arsenal. But Eze, I'm worried about. Am I worried about Eze, or is this scaremongering with the Gyökeres situation? Because the amount of teams that were apparently coming in for Gyökeres, giving him 11 million pound a year contracts, Man United coming for him and this, that, and the other. All of that scaremongering and this, that, and the other. But Gyökeres said he only wants Arsenal. Eze prefers Arsenal and wants Arsenal. And I feel like if you played for Arsenal as well, you want to return and do what you can to show us the reason why we should have never let you go in the first place. And then there's that thing of Tottenham being involved for Eze. There's the thing of Rodrigo as well being involved, and Man City being involved as well, and Pep being a big fan of Rodrigo. But Berta is having conversations with these agents this week, getting the players out and getting the players in that we need. The Premier League season is starting. We're not going to get Eze in by Sunday, nor will we get Rodrigo in by Sunday. I would be shocked to high heaven if we do get one of those players by Sunday, but that will only depend on how many. Rodrigo depends on more outgoings and raising funds. Eze is absolutely fine. It's just about bodies. So we'll see what happens on that front. But people, this has been the RASenal Transfer Center, and I've been your host, Dini. I hope you all have a lovely day today. And any breaking news, I'll make sure to bring it to you on the RASenal Transfer Center. This is RASenal TV. Stay blessed and well. If you've been new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you smash a like, and make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. Love and guidance, people. Peace.